Hello, my name is Ernesto Soler. I graduated from Reagan High School in 2008, and I currently attend the University of Texas at Austin.
What do teachers expect from you?
There's a big difference between students in regular classes and magnet classes. Let me start off with the regular classes first. Teachers in regular classes usually don't expect a lot from students. Like, they expect them to go to class and complete their assignments, and basically that's about it. Going to the students from magnet classes, the students do, teachers do have a lot of expectations from them. They expect them to, complete their assignments, to show up to class and ask for help if they need so. And but above everything else, I guess the most important thing is that teachers do have really high expectations of their students.
Was homework assigned regularly?
I mentioned before that I was part of the magnet program, but I did take some classes, regular classes at Reagan as well. I guess it's really different, and it's kind of difficult to compare. Regular classes, we would get some homework, but it wasn't like anything really difficult. It was something that you can actually do, nothing out of this world. Whereas in magnet classes, you do get a lot of assignments, a lot of homework, stuff that you have to do at home. But again, it's not something that you can't accomplish, something that you can't do by yourself. I mean, you can always do it. It's just that in the magnet classes, you have to be a little bit more dedicated than in the regular classes.
What happened when you didn't turn in your homework?
Some teachers will they will, give you some punishment that is, take points out of your grade. Because in magnet classes, usually students tend to go for an A. If you turn in assignments, then that A can go to a B, and even sometimes a C. So in magnet classes, it's usually really important for you to turn in assignments, because teachers give those expecting you to get something out of them, and if you don't do them, then you're not going to get credit for them. They're not going to reward you for not doing your homework. Whereas in regular classes, homework assignments are not really such a big deal. I mean, teachers do expect you to do them, but if you don't do those homeworks, if you don't try, teachers, they will get mad, of course, but there's really no, like I said, it's not really such a big deal.
How many students would you say would hang out in the hall?
Quite a few, actually. There were a lot of students out in the hallway during classes.
Is there a drug problem at Reagan?
There is. There is a problem at Reagan with drugs. Myself, I have seen what students call, weed, marijuana. I've seen cocaine. I've seen beer in class. So there's liquor also. So there's all those things that you see at class. That it shouldn't be there. And it's sad. It's really sad to say that, but it's true. Reagan does have a drug problem.
If you're struggling in a class, did you have to approach the teacher, or would they approach you?
Usually you have to look for the teacher. In most of the classes, you have to look for the teacher if you need help. Sometimes they will be available, sometimes they wouldn't, just because they have to take care of the business. And it's understandable, but there is some exceptions at Reagan. Like, I don't want to say that all of my teachers were like this, but there were quite a few that were.
Even though Davis and Reagan are only a couple blocks away, they have two very different environments, but yet somehow they have two very similar outcomes.
Joe Smith, and I go to Davis High School, and I'm becoming a junior.
What was the environment in your classrooms?
Many people were friendly, always helping to do work. I could always count on someone sitting next to me or in any other class to ask questions, if not the teacher.
What did teachers expect from you?
The teachers mainly expect us to pass, but it's up to us to excel in that opportunity. Homework is assigned almost every day, but that's not much of a problem since it doesn't take that much to do.
What percentage of students will you say were hanging out in the hallways?
80 actually.
If you're struggling in a class, would the teacher pull you aside, or would you have to approach the teacher?
Most of the time I would have to approach a teacher because sometimes my questions take up too much class time. I believe it does differ. The regular program is meant for students who are average, and magnet program a little bit faster. It doesn't mean that the magnet students are actually better, it just means that we're able to comprehend a little bit more.
How prepared for college do you think you are, and what did the school do to make you prepared?
I was told high school doesn't prepare you for college. I was told that only you can prepare yourself for college.
When we take into consideration that these huge disparities exist between 3 schools that are in the same school district, it makes us wonder if HISD is allocating its resources and priorities evenly. While we tend to take pride in HISD's success, such as at baking, we tend to ignore the schools that are left behind. When you have a school with a 50% dropout rate within the same school district that has a school with a 0% dropout rate, it is clear that there is a serious problem within this district. If we continue to allow HISD to academically cripple these low-income students, our future will consist of unprepared, low-educated, and disadvantaged workers, creating a strain for society as a whole. You be the judge. Is HISD really keeping its promise, or is it leaving schools behind? Hello.
4 classes a day.
Yes.
What's going on? What's wrong? What's so funny?
Did I do it wrong?
Oh my god!
Interview with Enrique Navarra.
No.
What? Awkward.
Classes. Some of them.
What was the environment in
I'm sorry. It was really good, but Jessica said, and,
you need to.
and I said too.
Yeah.
It was really okay. Let me pause it.
I'm here with Enrique Navarra from the former student.
The environment in your classrooms.
Variable, actually. There were some times where it was cold, sometimes where it was hot.
Okay. Next question. What did,
Oh wait, you were talking about
what percentage of students will you say were hanging out in the hallways?
80 actually, but that was in between classes.